everybody, welcome back to another, I guess, segment to building a brand. This is a phenomenal video, honestly. I think this is gonna help a lot of people, and just to save time, this is gonna cost you a pretty big investment. We're talking anywhere from $1,200 to $2,000 up front, but in the long run, I think it's really worth it, and it's kind of a side hustle, a business that you can create yourself and, you know, just kind of be creative with it. So let's get into it. I want to teach you guys how to make your own custom shirts, hoodies. This can either be for your own personal brand, like I have right here, St. Michael. Let's see, it's all tangled up, but this is probably my favorite hoodie, St. Michael in the forest green colorway. Yeah, this is tough. Every time you guys see me wear this, you always ask. And you know, it's as simple as buying something that's called a heat press, and then you get these transfers and you cut them and you press the ink actually into the garment, and voila, you have your own hoodie. And some people are probably like, yo, that's crazy. Like, seriously, is it good quality? This is just as good of quality as you get from a screen printer. For example, the shirt that I'm wearing right now, this is actually direct to garment. So this was a big printer that actually printed the ink into the shirt, and that's why you have such a clear, crisp image. But on the other hand, you have this screen print, ink dyed right into the garment. And this is what the majority of your high end or some of your favorite brands, this is what they do. But they're most likely doing it at a high level, so they're probably just going to a screen print shop. Now, the reason this is a great investment, because if you're a smaller brand, or you know, you want a t-shirt business, maybe you're not getting that many orders. You know, maybe tomorrow I only get one t-shirt order. So instead of having all my money seeped into the same hoodie, having like boxes upon boxes of different sizes of these, I just have a bunch of blank green hoodies. So as the orders come in, maybe small, medium, large, whatever, I can just print on demand by myself and then ship it out, which is just great. It saves me from sitting on a bunch of inventory, which I already have for the brand, but you know, for those quick little pre-order releases, this is definitely the way to go. Now we're gonna go into my office and I'll show you exactly how this process is done. I ended up getting my heat press from Hotronix. I'll put the links down below so you guys can go check it out, and I'll kind of give you a breakdown of just what I use and also show you how it's done. So first and foremost, we're just gonna start with a nice quality blank. These are Supima tees, the best cotton in the world. I use these for my brand, but you can use anything. You can use Gildan, All Style, Bella Canvas. There's Independent. There's just so many different blanks that you can find out there, and you know, you just gotta test out and figure out what it is that you want. You can even do it on Champion. There's so many like amazing blanks out there, but I personally like to use these cut and sew. This is probably the one thing that took a long time to figure out, like a really phenomenal quality blank. It basically comes down to, the better the material, honestly, the better the product is gonna be. Like, I would say St. Michael has some of the most phenomenal shirts on the market. And any of you guys that have purchased from my brand specifically, drop a comment down below, show me some love. I'm gonna do a shameless plug, cause duh. So let's head over to the heat press. All right, so before we get into it, I wanna show you guys the difference. So this is direct to garment. This is like going to a local screen printer or anyone that has a DTG machine. And then up here, we have embroidery. So just so you can kind of see the differences. We got some more embroidery right here. I believe this is also screen printed and embroidered on. And then of course, another embroidery. Embroidery always looks really good. Okay, so we have the heat press right here. This is basically what it looks like. I also have it on the stand. This whole setup was probably around $2,000. Like I said, this is a Hotronix. More of the details down below in the description, but it's as simple as this. So you have your transfers right here, right? And then what we're gonna do is just cut it. I'm gonna thread my tee, pre-press it just for a few seconds. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and line this up, and we're gonna press it down. And I mean, this is an automatic clamp, so it'll just go off when needed. Pop that bad boy open, and then we're just gonna peel. Boom, just like that, we got a t-shirt. I mean, you guys can see it's a very, very easy process. And you know, some people might be thinking, oh, maybe the quality. No, bro, the quality is phenomenal. This is exactly what all your favorite brands do. I'm telling you right now, this is it. There's just different scales of this. Now, I really think this is great just for anyone that's dealing with maybe under 100 tees. Any more than that? Yeah, maybe you want to, even 50. Maybe you want to take it to a screen printer. They'll handle it for you. They'll tell you the cost of the t-shirts, the cost of the screen printing, and you know, just their service of doing it. Or you can just do it yourself, have a small little team, and you know, maybe even create your own t-shirt business if that's what you're into. I will tell you, this has been the best investment for me and my brand, and I wish I would have known about this years ago, because it just makes it a lot easier, whether you know, a few of you guys want to order, or I do pre-orders, or I want to do giveaways. I can just print a tee and, you know, just ship it out, and it's awesome. But tell me, come on, be honest. Tell me this ain't fire. And that lavender colorway, especially for the spring, ooh-wee. And of course, I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering, where do you get these transfers? So you'll just make this and you'll send it over to Transfer Express. This is another site that I'll put down below, but there are tons of other places. This just for me has been really easy, and they really do great service. So that pretty much wraps it up, guys. This is an amazing investment, and I've already, in a sense, paid for mine. I initially bought it on a credit card because I figured, hey man, I got a few months of 0% interest. I'm pretty sure I can sell enough t-shirts to afford this. So I did that, and I've done a lot of little side jobs for other brands and other people making t-shirts. So it's great, man. This is definitely something that is just another side hustle for me, and it's awesome. I love it, especially because I have multiple brands. Now, before we end the video, I just want to let you guys know, for my own personal brand, let me show you a few pieces. I'm actually doing a site-wide 30% off right now. Here's a few items from the spring collection. Number one, this is the Iridescent crew neck. We have the embroidered Saint Michael. You already know, this is like a light crew neck. It's very light, something nice for them chilly nights. This is the Saint Michael signature tee. Again, this is that Supima cotton. This is the softest t-shirt that you will ever own. I'm telling you right now, I promise you. Also got a t-shirt in maroon, Saint Michael. This is the Everyone Prays in the End, and of course this seems to be the most popular tee right here. Everyone loves this one. Also have the Wings of Angels crew neck. This is organic cotton. A lot of this is actually eco-friendly. This is another one of my top sellers, Saint Michael in kind of like a cream colorway. You guys can see the details. Sauce, you know what I'm saying? Super sauce. We got the Saint Michael hats on deck, embroidered. Leather on the front, stitched in. These are literally the top sellers. The angel hoodies, embroidered saint on the front, and then on the sleeves you have the angel wings, and that's all embroidery. There's a ton of different colors, so you guys can go check out the site if you want to. But yeah, I hope this video helped you guys. I mean, if you want to show me some support, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, maybe go check out the site and buy something. It's up to you. But this is your boy Sneaker Life. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Run it.